Unbiased Trades here, and today we're going to be going over Excel, just some Excel basics and how to filter data, large sets of data in Excel using formulas. This can be done with pivot tables. I am not amazing at pivot tables. I do use them sometimes, but these are some basic ways to do it and some thoughts of how I do it pretty much. So here we have a basic set of data. We've got the symbol, date, open, high, low, close, volume, market cap, outstanding shares, gap, higher day and low, percentages. These are some extras I have added, and we can get into them in maybe next videos or this video if I can get to it. But this is pretty much the minimum you'd need. You probably want time as well. Time is great to see like when higher day happened, when lower day happened. But this is just an example for now. So let's get into stats. So first, I rearranged them into quantile ranges. This is because of Day Trading Zoo. He told me it's a useful way of doing it. I do it now. He's very good, so he's smarter than me, so that's what I do. But easy way to do this in Excel is just do equal quantile for the column. I recommend putting all your data into tables for Excel because then you can just instantly select very easily. You don't have to like select anything with your mouse. You can just type it in. Table 1, open bracket, market cap, close the bracket, comma, 1. Gives you the quantile range for 1 for market cap. Easy. Then just repeat this for outstanding shares, and that's how I've made my quantile ranges for market cap and outstanding shares. Then just change the ending number to 2 for quantile 2, and then add it for free. Next, I made medians for these quantiles. So I wanted the mediums for volume, gap, high of day, low, and change. The change formula is just the addition to the data set, which is open bracket close minus open close bracket divided by open, and you'll get the open to close change. And now for actually doing mediums, I have gone over why mediums are better than averages, but it's pretty much that mediums don't account for extremes, and in trading stuff, you more want the actual medium, not the average of extremes, if that makes sense. Sadly, Excel does not do median if formula command or whatever at the moment. They only do average if. So to do a median if, the way to do it is pretty simple. You do equal medium open bracket if open bracket again, and then do your first condition. So this is market cap needs to be below or equal B5, which is the quantile range for number 1 of market cap. Then you comma, and if this statement is true, it will then go on to the next if command, which is if outstanding shares is equal or below C5, which is the outstanding shares for quantile 1, then it will be added to the medium of table 1 volume. So that will give me 3 million and like 100K almost. This can then just be repeated for all the different criteria you want, like to get mediums. So I can do it for gap. I just change the ending thing to gap, change it to high of day, low of day, and change. Very easy. I really recommend mediums for this because you can see like what is the medium high of day for this quantile range. So I can see between below 13 million and below 10 million outstanding shares, the medium is 7.67 to high of day. Then just repeat this for 2 and move the boxes down. So like this is B6 instead of B5 and C6 instead of C5. So yeah, it's not too difficult for that. Then we can move on to, I think what would be most useful. Let's go for red close with quantile ranges. So this is more in-depth filtering of if something closed red with multiple conditions in Excel. The best way to do this is with count ifs formula, and you just kind of enter in your conditions. So for this one, I am looking for if the gap is above 15%, and if the market cap is, you have to use quotation marks for count ifs if you're trying to use the like crocodile signs. I still call them that. I don't know what the proper name is, but yeah. So if it's, I want it below the quantile range 1 for market cap. So I add it in quotation marks and then do an and sign and then add the cell, and that will give me the count if it's below that. Then just repeat that for outstanding shares and we'll get that. And then I also want to see for, because I want to only count if it's closed red, I do is table 1 open to close below 0, and that means is it a negative percentage on open to close, and if so, that means it closed red. So we can see 81% of the time in quantile 1 it closes red. And then to do this for green, I just flip it and say, is it above 0? And I will get the countifs of how many closed green. The little formula below it is just simply working out the percentage of how many times that happens. So 81% of the time it closed red, 18% of the time it closed green. Then I recommend always adding a bit of color to your data. It makes it easier to see, easier to represent. So I always color code for quantile ranges, and I do conditional formatting to show me the top 3 or top 2 of the best stats. So we can see for quantile 1, we can see above 15%, above 20%, and above 30% have the best stats. Whereas quantile 3, we can see above 20%, above 40%, and above 50% have the best closed red stat. And then finally, I will try and go over the general stop size, as I know some people have asked me about this on how you would do this in Excel, like represent it. The way I do it is, sadly, I haven't figured out a way to do a single formula to count if the high of day has been hit or not. So what I do is I add a different column to it. So we can see here that the stop general size, the formula inside is it's counting if the high is bigger than the open times 1 plus the decimal version of the high of day percentage. So if the high of day medium was 7%, it would be 1 plus 0.07. And that would give me the open times 1.07. And that would show me, if the high is bigger than that, then obviously the stop would have got hit. And that's just basically what that is showing for me. So that's what I want to see here. I have semi-messed that up. Not if it's higher, if it's smaller than the open being bigger than 1.07. But hopefully you understand that. If you don't, please just leave a comment and I'll explain it a bit better. But I'll leave the formula below if you want as well, as it's quite useful for calculating if like a stop has been hit or not. And then what I do with this is I count if that stop size has been hit. And then we can see, like, for a general stop size of 20%, it's 79% of the time not hit. And then this can also be, like, updated on the fly. If I want to quickly see 10%, I can see it gets hit 62% of the time with this current data set. So it's very useful to have this. I definitely recommend it. And how are we running for time? Okay, that should be enough for now. If you want to see more stuff, like how to do mediums for months and years, how to do custom parameter for testing, like it's just a formula for custom filters or whatever. If you want to see more stuff like that, then just leave a comment below and I'll definitely do it. I'm also planning on releasing later this summer some Discord bots that can do auto screenshots for charts, pulling fundamental data for stocks you want into an Excel table. So there'll be some things like that coming up. I'll probably make a video when it's actually done and people can, choose if they want to buy it or not. But yeah, there's definitely a lot of stuff coming up. So I hope you guys enjoy that. Thank you for watching.